Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video of Marvel Contest of Champions. Today we are doing 8.3.6 for exploration. This is going to be the third and final path. We are going to attempt Crushing Striker, Dauntless, Striker Vulnerability, Sixth Sense, and Be Like Water nodes. The defenders are Dr. Voodoo, Nebula, Corvus Glaive, Tigra, Venom, and Longshot. Now this path will require a relic to help your champs against unblockable defenders and avoid Be Like Water node. The suggested champions for this path are Science Champions and Relic. They will interact with the Crushing Striker node and help you get openings on the unblockable defenders. A cheat path is Scorpion with Venom or Agent Venom synergy that will grant him Fury for every debuff he applies on the defender. You can also use Wax Pre-Fight to bypass the unblockables on parry. I would highly advise you to boost big, not only for the boss but also for the path for a quick walkthrough. The boss is going to be Cerastes with nodes Solace of Oblivion, and if you haven't checked out my breakdown video, I'll leave a link here and also check it in the pinned comment. And stay tuned till the end of the video for Cerastes takedown with Venom. So let's jump into the path and walk it through together. The first fight is going to be against a Dr. Voodoo. I am going to use a Scorpion who is a cheat code here because I'm using him with Venom synergy. So every time I apply a poison, I am also going to get a Fury, increasing light damage. And I'm going to use a Striker straight away that will give me unblockable and also give me an opening to go on to Dr. Voodoo. Now both of the special are easily available for Dr. Voodoo, so I don't have to worry about getting clipped, and all I'm gonna do is throw my SP1s and build up those poisons as power stings and let Dr. Voodoo use specials and die off. Every now and then I can also throw a Striker. Because of Striker vulnerability, they will take more damage from the Striker's hits, so throw your Striker as soon as it's ready and you should be good. Next defender is going to be a Nebula, so I'm just going to use a Striker and go in and attack her. Now you can use parry as well, but after parry she will go unblockable again, so just need to be careful about that. Keep pushing to her SP1 and SP2. Both are easily evadable, but I would say keep her to an SP1. It gives you much more time to evade and go back and attack. Now remember, she is going to get those regen charges, so just be careful about that. And yeah, that's pretty much it about the fight. Nothing too difficult. You use your Striker as soon as it's ready. Because of Striker vulnerability, the Striker hits will deal more damage and you should be easily able to take her down. If not, if you're using a Scorpion, just use Scorpion for the whole path and he will eat up everybody. Now apart from Scorpion, my favorite champion to bring for this path is Spider-Ham, purely because of his power stings and also taunt mechanic. The defender just dies where he is, so I am just going to slowly build up and throw my special, and let the power stings do the remaining of the work, and Corvus Glaive will die very quickly. Only thing, I'm not trying to parry him. I'm staying away from the unblockable, and I'm getting using a striker as soon as it's ready to activate that striker vulnerability mode. Next defender is going to be a Tigra. I am going to use a human torch here because human torch generally does well against your mystic champions. But here you have to be careful about the specials. If you're not comfortable evading specials for Tigra, this will be a trouble fight. You will have to constantly keep her on her side of the screen. So when she throws a special just like that, you have enough space to dex back. Now I am pretty comfortable with Tigra because I play Tigra as well, so I understand all the animations. So I would suggest do some duels if you're not really sure about it. But then again, if you're bringing in a Scorpion, once the taunt buff is up, he can block unblockable specials. So Scorpion can be great for this fight, and also a cheat code with all of those furies. Next up, defender is going to be a Longshot. Now again, very similar to the last defenders, nothing much to worry about here. You can just throw in a striker and get the unblockable going, and you can go in and attack. Just try to defend against all of his specials and dex them. The only thing you need to take care about is Longshot has plus 300% ability accuracy. So if you're going around with somebody that has a neutralize or somebody that depends on ability accuracy, don't bring those champions because they will not work against Longshot because of his increased luck and accuracy. So just be wary about that, and apart from that, keep him always to an SP1 only. SP2 can sometimes clip you and do a lot of damage, so SP1 is the way to go, and with Spider Ham and the power stings, he will get down in no time. The boss fight is going to be our new boss, 8.3 Cerastes. If you haven't checked out my full breakdown and guide, check it out on my channel. I will also leave a comment down below in which I will link the video, so check that out. Here you have 3 corrupted armors that you need to bring down before you push Cerastes into a wounded state. Now the 3 armors are leg armor, shield armor, and also spirit armor. To reduce them, you need to use a striker to remove the 100 stacks with the spirit armor, knock down with the leg armor, and also hit in the block to remove 100 stacks from the shield armor. So I like to follow a certain pattern when I use my actions to reduce the armor stacks. So I like to first use a striker, and during the passive stun of the striker I like to use a heavy attack for a knockdown, and by that time usually Cerastes will have an SP1. He will throw his SP1 and then I will go back in and attack with 1 hit. So right here I use a striker, then I did a knockdown and then SP1 evade and hit in block, and look at that, the armor is broken. So all I need to do is to break all 3 armors just like that, and now he is stunned and wounded. Now for the first phase, it is called initializing. It's from 100 HP to 91% HP. So this is just an introduction of the mechanics. So I have to reduce Cerastes down to 91% health to push him to an overdrive mode. Once he is in overdrive mode, I will drop in an intercept here, and there we go, he's pushed to phase 2. Now in phase 2, all the 3 armors will be set at random at value of 250. Now I just hit and block, now a striker, now I will knock down. So this is how you keep all of them very similar. You do all those actions once, and once all of them are similar, it's easier to break them all together and do more damage in the stun. So right here, striker first, knockdown second, trigger SP1, and then go back in and 1 hit on the block. And just like that, you can rinse and repeat that. Again, I can throw a striker here, get another armor break, and then knock down, and there is armor is broken again. Now for this specific node, if I throw a special, the stun is paused. So I want to throw as many specials as possible so I can keep the wounded state for longer and do some extra damage. Venom is amazing for this fight, and I've also used a pre-fight from Odin, so because of that I'm also gaining quite a bit of power, and I'm getting back-to-back specials as well during the wounded state. So that so use champions that have that kind of easy access to power gain. So like Arcus can be one. You can also use somebody like Tarax, that's also a good option. Somebody who has a constant power gain, and you can keep throwing specials again and again during the wounded state and do some more damage. So now this phase will last till 51%. So I will see you on phase 3. at 51% drive mode again. Now I have to intercept just there, and I've got him into phase 3. Now phase 3 is the most fun one because the armor stacks are going to be given randomly. So one of the armor is at 146 stacks, one is at 299. So my job is to check right now which armor I need to break more or first, and then on the third one. So you really have to be on your feet and look on the right side of the screen and think on your feet, what are you going to do. So right now I tried to hit him twice in a block, so one of the armor is locked at 300, and only now I can go back in. The goal of this phase is also the same. Break all the 3 armors together, get him to a wounded state. Do not push him to an SP2, it's very annoying to evade and do a lot of damage to you. And also do not try to reduce the same armor stacks twice in a row. If you're already hitting the block, don't hit in the block again on the next time. Try a different one, so in that way you can keep all of them equal and you can avoid the overdrive. So what it do, if you try to hit the opponent on the same armor twice, the armor is logged and Cerastes just pushes you away with a surge of energy. So just be careful about that, and you should be able to bring him down to 6%, at which point phase number 4 starts. So at 6% health, phase number 4 will start. All you need to do is to drop an intercept to start that one, and after that you have to just keep away from him. He will gradually lose all of his health down to 1%, at which point he will have intimidate and we can hit on his block. So all you need to do is to stay back because he's going to be unstoppable. Cannot do any damage to him because your damage is reduced to 1. So just keep away, and when he gets to 1%, you can just hit in the block and bring him down with 99,999 hit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it helped you out, and I'll see you on the next one, that is 8.3.5. Bye.